Now, obviously, what's happening in Los Angeles is very serious, but I jokingly referred that, don't forget about all of the victims here. Megyn has had her show delayed by Netflix. So she had the whole PR thing ready. She was out there with the baseball cap. She was, expecting that the show was coming out in a couple of days, but now it's been pushed off again. So can we think about all the victims of the LA fires, please?
This is almost as disgusting as the trip to Uvalde after the mass school shooting. She is all about one person, her, not even Harry. I don't think she cares about him at all. She cares about herself. What sort of absolute cretin would go to these fires in her position and make sure they get on camera and that news stories are generated about them helping the poor city of Los Angeles residents whose homes burned? She doesn't need to do that. She, as you and I both well know, if you want to help out, there are ways to make donations and you can keep them anonymous. That's what I do. When I make my donations, I keep them anonymous because I'm not looking for credit. In fact, I don't want credit. I don't want people knowing where I give my money or what I give my money to for all sorts of reasons. But the last thing I would do is inject myself into somebody else's suffering for a photo op. It's disgusting. There's something wrong with them. And I think it's totally different motivations. She 100% PR move. That's why she was there. She wanted to get on camera. She's really thinking at every opportunity she can improve her terrible reputation and people finally love her as they're supposed to. I don't understand why they don't. That's her. Then there's Harry, who still thinks he's Prince. And hello, you're not. You're not our prince. You're not royalty to us. We don't give a about you at all. In fact, we dislike you greatly, and we really wish you would go back home. None of us even want you to live here. We were praying you would stay in Canada. So you will not be treated like royalty here. We really couldn't give two shits about your views on the Constitution and the First Amendment. They issued a statement in response to Meta saying that it's getting rid of its censorship program. They want us to know that they oppose it. Why do we care what you think, girl number 40 with your suitcase? No one cares at all what you think about anything. Certainly not Facebook and its censorship program. And Prince Harry is one of the world's least favorites of the First Amendment. He's never seen a First Amendment case in which he chooses the side of free speech. So, what media organization has he not sued? In any event, I'm sick of their opinions, sick of them, especially him, because he's not even one of us, not even American, coming over here judging us and our Constitution and so on. So he goes there because he's like, well, I'm royalty and everyone loves me. I make people feel better when they see me. The mere sight of me makes people feel better. You're in the wrong country, son. Go home. By the way, they don't even feel that way about you there. So maybe I don't know where you should go. Australia? Yeah. I don't know. No, right?
I'm sure there's an island somewhere. Just, get around
he's
on the
lost.
jet skis.
I mean, yeah, like I guess he's out of islands. Martha's Vineyard? I'm not sure because we're not into the royalty thing. That earned him no points with us. He is not my prince. No one's going to genuflect or bow to Prince Harry. And so he went there to get like a Jones, like my people need me. No, we don't. To the contrary. And she went there to improve her PR image. And what we really want the two of them to do is just slink off into the ocean on a boat. A boat would be fine and go someplace else.
God love you. I love when you do the royal voice. I'd forgotten about the royal voice. Well, from all of us that are your subjects, Queen Kelly, we love you. We'll see you again next week.
Until the next time.
In the wake of the devastating Los Angeles wildfires, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have once again stepped into the spotlight, not for personal gain, but to offer meaningful support to those affected. However, their heartfelt efforts have not escaped criticism, particularly from controversial media figures like Megyn Kelly. On The Megyn Kelly Show, she accused their visit to the wildfire-affected areas of being a PR stunt and a photo op. But today, we're going to unpack why these accusations fall flat, highlight the genuine impact of Harry and Meghan's actions, and show how their commitment to service continues to shine despite the naysayers. Megyn Kelly, speaking to Sky News host Paul Murray, harshly criticized Harry and Meghan, calling their wildfire visit disgusting and claiming there's something wrong with them. She alleged that Meghan's decision to appear at the affected sites was a calculated move to improve her public image, stating, she wanted to get on camera, she's thinking of every opportunity to improve her reputation. These are harsh words, but when we look at the facts, it becomes clear that Kelly's comments miss the mark entirely. Let's break down why Kelly's accusations simply don't hold up. First, it's essential to understand the context of Harry and Meghan's visit. They didn't just show up for a quick photo op, they actively participated in relief efforts, working alongside organizations like World Central Kitchen to distribute food and supplies. Their actions were hands-on and heartfelt, and the community members who interacted with them described their presence as uplifting and genuine. If this were merely a PR stunt, why would they take the time to connect with evacuees, listen to their stories, and personally thank the first responders? Moreover, Harry and Meghan have consistently demonstrated their commitment to helping communities in need. From their work with Archwell Foundation to their ongoing efforts to address global challenges, their actions speak louder than any criticism. One of the most glaring issues with Megyn Kelly's comments is her failure to acknowledge the couple's history of philanthropy. This isn't the first time Harry and Meghan have stepped up in times of crisis. During the pandemic, they worked with local charities to distribute meals to vulnerable populations in Los Angeles. Through Archwell, they've supported numerous initiatives, from mental health awareness to disaster relief. Prince Harry's lifelong dedication to causes like veterans support and global health through Centervale and Invictus Games further underscores his unwavering commitment to service. These are not the actions of people seeking publicity, they are the actions of leaders who understand the importance of using their platform to make a difference. The couple's visit to the Los Angeles wildfire zones wasn't about cameras or headlines, it was about making a tangible impact. They visited the Pasadena Convention Center, a key evacuation site, where they worked with World Central Kitchen to provide meals and supplies to displaced families. One evacuee shared their experience, saying, "They didn't just hand out food, they listened to our stories and offered words of comfort. It felt like they truly cared." These stories from the ground are a powerful testament to the authenticity of Harry and Meghan's efforts. They weren't there for the cameras, they were there for the people. Let's address the photo op claim head-on. The truth is, public figures are often photographed during philanthropic efforts, not because they seek attention, but because their presence can bring awareness to critical issues. By showing up, Harry and Meghan brought much-needed visibility to the wildfire crisis, encouraging others to donate and volunteer. The media attention their visit generated wasn't self-serving, it was a strategic way to spotlight the devastation and rally support for relief efforts. Meghan Markle's involvement with the Altadena Teen Girls Fire Recovery Group further dismantles the narrative of self-interest. She supported this youth-led initiative by donating clothing, organizing supplies, and providing lunch for volunteers. This wasn't a high-profile event, it was a quiet moment of connection with young leaders making a difference in their community. Meghan's participation empowered these teens and inspired others to join the cause. Megyn Kelly's criticism reflects a broader issue with how some media figures approach Harry and Meghan. Too often, their actions are scrutinized through a lens of skepticism rather than being evaluated on their merits. Kelly's comments fail to recognize the complexity of philanthropy in the public eye. Harry and Meghan understand that their visibility can drive meaningful change, and they use it responsibly. Criticizing them for leveraging their platform to help others misses the point entirely. While Megyn Kelly may dismiss their efforts, the people directly impacted by the wildfires have expressed profound gratitude for Harry and Meghan's support. From evacuees who felt heard and cared for to first responders who appreciated their acknowledgement, the couple's presence made a real difference. One firefighter shared, "They didn't just shake hands and leave, they took the time to understand what we're going through." Beyond their immediate contributions, Harry and Meghan's actions have inspired others to get involved. Social media has been flooded with messages of support, with fans donating to relief efforts and sharing resources to help wildfire victims. Their visit also highlighted the importance of community-driven initiatives, encouraging people to support local organizations on the front lines of recovery. In the end, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's actions speak for themselves. They've shown time and again that their commitment to service is genuine, rooted in compassion and a desire to make a difference. Megyn Kelly's criticism, while loud, fails to hold weight against the undeniable impact of their efforts. Rather than focusing on negativity, we should celebrate the good being done and use it as inspiration to contribute in our own ways. Harry and Meghan's visit to the wildfire zones wasn't a PR stunt, it was an act of solidarity, a gesture of hope, and a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable loss, humanity can come together to rebuild.